So good evening all. I hope all of you can hear me right now. So I suppose I'm audible to each one of you. So today, what I'm actually checking out for is I'm checking out for a long side opportunity on crude oil. So this week, more or less, I have been staying away from the markets. I could say, not staying away. Like I'm not taking any active positions. Why? Because I was not able to figure out what was happening with the market. So it was only crude oil I traded, and I had a spread. I had sold the 20,000 call option, and I bought, that is 20,000 November call option, and I had bought the 20,000 October call option. That is the only spread that I had done for this week. Nothing else apart from that I had did. Then Tuesday I had a long side position on crude oil. I had a long side trade on crude oil. So that is the other thing that I did. So apart from that, nothing else, nothing much. So based on whatever we know, let's quickly have a look at a long side opportunity on crude. Okay, and let's add the charts of US 30. So this trade is going to be a exact copy of whatever trade I have actually taken last day. That is on Tuesday. Also, I have shown you a live trade, right? So this is going to be somewhat, not somewhat, like this trade or the setup or the logic, everything is going to be matching, same, no changes. So now crude is kind of actually approaching the day's high. So that is what I'm keen on. So let's quickly convert this. Let me just take out the candle chart, switch from line, and let's kind of actually go into the candle chart. Okay. So this is how the candle charts look like. Okay. So crude prices are gradually picking up. So you guys can just unmute yourself and ask questions. If anything, you can just feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions. So would you like to see the Zerodha charts?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hi.
Hi, good evening. This is Arun here.
I got it.
So I started my crude oil trading from last month.
Great.
Yes. Yesterday, actually, what happened was my view was correct. I was going for a long, but what happened was it hit my SL and then it went up. So what to do in such kind of situations?
Nothing to do. Book the loss.
It
happens with
but it just happened like.
Don't think it is.
It doesn't even go down much. It exactly hits my SL 1 point or 2 points, and then it goes up.
That means
all the way up.
How much was your SL, by the way?
My SL was 15 points.
15 points is too less. Like right now, it is like a bit volatile. So right now, last day, I guess I showed you a trade when our stop loss was around 20, 25 points, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you see, look at the levels, but maybe give 2 points. Maybe a 2 points buffer would have done the job. So right now, see, if I look the long term, like if I look like last 6 months, my average stop loss is between 15 to 25 points. But if you see last month, my average stop loss is like 20, 23 points. That's the kind of volatility we have. So right now I'll show you in the charts. We will get the trade soon. Okay.
Even I was looking for the same setup that you're looking.
Same pins.
I've been sitting at it from 6.
Okay, same pins. So I personally thought, okay, maybe we'll get the setup, but let's see. So you see US 30 rising, US 30 kind of actually rising. Same way, US 30 is also picking up. Just a second, something is wrong with my network, I guess. No. Okay. So right now, India market crude oil is trading at 6256. Six two, yeah, 6260 finally, and we are just going to go for a buy. Okay, I'll just show you the charts first. I guess that'll be better. It's not loading. Just a second, guys. Something's wrong. Oh my god, my mistake. So this is the chart in the Indian markets. As per the Indian market, this is the chart. I don't know why this is not loading. Okay. So friends, I don't know why this chart. Okay, I'll just. So this chart is still loading. Okay. So right now price has actually slightly picked up. So I have actually placed a buy order at 6256 with my stop loss at 6230. I'm not really sure about getting a fill today. Okay, I'm not really sure about getting a fill today because I had some sort of a delay in placing the order. Okay. I think either something is wrong with my network or something is wrong with Seroda. Okay, I'll just show you over here. So Motilal platform is actually working fine. Okay. Friends, I guess we are going to just miss out on this move. Feels bad. 6275 now. My God. Just look at US 30. Just look at US 30. Did anyone get an entry? Did anyone get an entry? Entry at 6258. An hour back once it breaks 62. Yeah. So lucky you, Harsh. Okay, lucky you. So my order is kind of pending at 6256. So did anyone else get an entry apart from Harsh? So anyone else? Placed order at 6262 yet to be filled. See 6262, I don't know if it is a good deal. So my entry is at 6256. Okay. So 6256 is my this thing, like limit price. So that's what I'm checking out for. So 6271 now. So that's like a bit tough. Okay, I think we have missed out this move, guys. So last day it was like a smooth entry. There was kind of actually not any difficulty to take the entry. But today we have a trouble. So right now crude oil is trading at 6275. Okay, India market crude is trading at 6275. So I placed my entry over here. Okay, at the closing of this candle, that is where I place the entry. But I think I'm going to miss out on this. That is, I don't think I'm going to get an entry now. So just have a look at the move that took place. So this was my logic. Okay. So I placed a buy order over here, 6256. Okay, this is where I placed a buy order. But the crude oil just left without me. Right now it is trading at 6273. Now if some sort of a retest is happening, we'll take an entry. We'll get an entry if some sort of a pullback is happening, else no entry. Okay. So any questions? Any questions on the logic? I guess the logic is pretty clear. So what I just looked into is the fact that like crude oil was kind of actually rising. US 30 started showing some rejection. Now US 30 has started rising. Okay, US 30 has started picking up. So exactly the same logic as of the all trade. Okay, exactly the same logic of the all trade. Now if some sort of a pullback is coming in, we'll enter. Else we are just going to cancel the order. If again bullish move happens, we'll just cancel the order. Okay. So any questions? So any questions you would like to ask? So any questions you would like to ask, just feel free. 6265 now. So any questions you guys have? 6265. So is there any high CB very long time? CB Siddharthan, like it's been a very long time we have got up. Just joined, enter, no, I didn't get an entry. It's 6263 now. My entry is at 6256. My order is pending at 6256. No enter. So stop loss is at 62. Okay, I'll tell you the logic of the stop loss. See, when it kind of comes to my entries, what happens is that like it's pretty much adamant as far as the risk part is concerned. So this is where I had kept a buy order. This is where I have actually kept a buy order at 6256. Just mark it on the chart for better understanding. And this is where my stop loss is 6230. So the risk in this trade is like at 26 points. Okay, the risk in this particular trade is at 26 points. So crude is kind of actually just facing exactly a rejection from the same point. Okay, so if I'm to take an entry, I'll take an entry here. So now exactly based on levels, if you ask me like where my stop loss would be, if you ask exactly with the perspective of levels, then my stop loss has to be over here. But over here in this particular case, I have actually given some sort of a buffer of around 3 points. That is why stop loss is kept over here. Okay, so this order is still pending. So maybe I get an entry, maybe I get, oh, it's entry. So let's kind of actually see 6258, just close to our entry. We might get an entry soon. Maybe from here, maybe from crude is going to fly, but I don't want to kind of actually just tamper with my entries. Still pending. Is there anyone from Gujarat over here? Risk reward ratio? Yeah, obviously I'm going to like high CB. Obviously I'm looking out for a 1:2. But as I mentioned, like in this particular case, the risk is around 26 points. But in fact, Sumit, the actual risk is just like around 20, 23 points. Okay. So I have given like a 3 points buffer. So what I'm kind of actually going to do is, as soon as the price picks up a bit, I'll trade it. Okay. So as soon as we have something like a 20-point move, I'll trade to cost. Risk reward ratio, obviously, anything lesser than 1:2 is a blunder. So obviously, if I'm risking like 20 points, then 20, 24, 26 points, I'm looking out for 50 or more. Right? Jayant or future? I didn't get that. So right now it is trading above our entry. We don't have a fill. 6266. My God, did we 6266, 6267? So price actually came till like 6257. Okay. Price kind of came till like 6257, I suppose. Yeah. Price actually came down till like 6257. Like my entry order, as I mentioned to you, is placed at 6256. So if I don't get an entry, let it be. I'm not going to enter. So let's see what happens. Is there anyone from Gujarat over here? Is there anyone from Gujarat? Okay. Okay. Crude should be traded in futures or options. Please forget that crude oil has options, because crude oil options are not at all liquid. Okay, crude oil options are not at all liquid. So kindly avoid trading in crude oil options. Because if the price is, let's say 80 rupees now, someone would be interested in selling it to you only for 90 rupees. So that So let's wait. We'll kind of actually have to be a bit patient. So once again, now I just wanted to say, crude oil pricing is to pick up from here. We are going to miss out the trade only. See, just by 1 point, we have missed out our entry so far, but that's a part of the game. So not all entries you're going to get. Okay. So what about Arun? Arun, have you got your entry by now? Arun, have you got your entry? Why
No,
didn't
no,
you change?
not yet.
So like changing, I'll tell you why I didn't change. So I told you like every single trade that I take, my risk is actually the same, right? So now if I kind of actually change my, what do you say? If I kind of actually change my entry, then I'll have to change my quantity. All those things, I don't want to do that. Okay. So you get me right, General. Like if I want to change my entry price, that means like I'll have to change my quantity too. So I really don't want to do that. So my my loss amount, my profit amount, that would also change. That fixed loss thing would change. Okay, so that's why 6267 now, like around 11 points above our planned entry. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can just ask me now. Else you could just leave the meeting and then join back maybe sometime later. Up to you. So if you have any questions right now, you can just straight away ask me. Any questions on whatever we are discussing right now, just feel free to ask. Else we would kind of actually just take a break and if we're getting a trade. Now, one thing is that if crude is actually going above 6280, then I'll just cancel out my entry. If it's actually to pick up above 6280, then I'll just cancel out my entry. I won't actually keep this order pending. Okay. If it is picking above 6280. So now it looks like a blunder for me that if I like just compromise for like a 1 point, I would have been in the trade. But so that's like kind of actually just changing your plans, right? So I don't really like changing the plans in between the trade. So that's the reason nothing else is being done. Okay. So any query?
Sir,
Yeah, please.
hi sir. Sir,
Yeah.
are you trading for intraday or it's overnight trading?
This is obviously intraday, man. So what makes you feel this is an overnight position? Single buy and sell within the same day.
Okay. So we should analyze this with a technical analysis, like using technical
Yeah. So
analysis.
you see, what we are just trading over here is nothing else but a level breakout. What we had traded, and we have actually used the confluence of US 30 also rising. That's it, as simple as that. US 30 rising, crude oil actually kind of breaking this levels. So that's it. So that's what we have traded. We haven't traded. We have placed an order. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, Harsh.
Yeah, Hari, Harsh this side.
Got it. How are you?
Yeah, all good, all good. So, Hari, can you just switch to 15 minutes or an hourly
Yeah.
chart?
Sure.
Just
In
for
the
a
Indian markets or the
Indian markets only.
Indian markets, you want me to switch to the hourly chart? Okay. Okay. It has broken significant level.
Can you just zoom out a bit? So,
Yeah.
what I am looking at is this is about to break this high.
Yeah,
Crude oil.
exactly. And that would actually give more drive or more momentum. And
Yeah.
in fact, like last day, I had made an exit somewhere there. Like last Tuesday, I had a similar trade, long side only, exactly same. Okay, I'll show you that trade. That was in the hourly time frame. Hourly time frame, I'll just take out the trade. So that trade was like, where was it? So what was the date? I forgot. So that was also like exactly similar. So it's from the same point rejection is coming in. Now also like it's from the same point, probably rejection is going to come. But if rejection is not coming in, that would drive for a very intense upside.
So
So
that is what I'm checking out for. I entered early, so I'm just
so what price are you in at? Like to be precise,
6 to 5.8.
6258. Okay, great. So you're at 6258.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So okay, fine, great. So 6258 right now it is at 627. if that level gets broken, more or less we can expect something like a 50 points upside easily. And that would be like from this point to that point also around another 30 points is there. So net you'll get like an 80 points.
Yeah, I'm just
More than 50 maybe, even 100 points.
I am looking at around 100 to 150 points after this breaks.
Definitely.
But
It's worth the risk. It's totally worth the risk. If that level gets broken, it's totally going to be worth the risk. So, so it's the same logic. So basically, it's the same logic. And guys, like Harsh is a full-time trader. So for those of you guys who don't know Harsh, he's Harsh Bajaj, the guy whom you saw on videos, right, Harsh? Yeah. So Harsh is basically like you trade also the metals, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So something that I'm not into.
Yeah, I had a losing trade on aluminium today, so it just broke.
Okay.
And it didn't sustain. Came down
Okay.
very sharply.
Cool. So you traded aluminium. You traded a bullish side breakout, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Got it. So yeah. So right now maybe 6263 now. So there's like so right now Dow is also dropping a bit. US30 is also kind of dropping a bit. And as Harsh has mentioned, like price has actually faced rejection exactly from that same point. You see that? But today something that is actually different is that US30 is looking strong as compared to the other days. Today US30 is looking more strong. So see, so this is like we kind of see some sort of a divergence between crude and US30. So US30 is crude is actually kind of facing rejection from this point, but US30 has been kind of keeping on rising. So I personally feel if US30 is to kind of pick up further, crude is also having the potential or the fire to actually break beyond this level and fly. So I think I'm going to have a hard time with my entry. Set 6271, but I really don't want to settle anything less, anything greater than 6256. 6263 now. Let's see how it goes. So we see some drastic changes coming in. So let's see. So last, yeah. Something is wrong with Saroda charts, I guess. I think something is wrong with Saroda charts. Saroda lagging from yesterday only. Okay. Like almost like some time back, it was purely up stocks, which majorly had a lagging issue. So right now it is with Saroda. So earlier up stocks like used to be severely lagging, but right now it seems that up stocks is kind of faster. But charting, as far as charting is concerned, I really don't know anything better than Saroda. Trading view, yeah, fine, I like it, but then so US30 is once again just picking. So if this level can be broken again, a good upside move. And most probably, I personally feel that I'm going to miss out on this opportunity. Okay, most likely that I will be missing out this trade. No, I seriously don't have the appetite to take another 10-point risk. Okay, I seriously don't have the appetite to take another 10-point risk right now. Okay, so we'll do something. I think, guys, like we'll just go for a break. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can just ask me. Else, I'll just disable my video. I will just have the Zoom screen running. I will not be stopping it. And maybe after some time, we'll connect and discuss further. If no queries are there, okay, we might get an entry. Let's see. So if no queries are there, we'll wait. Okay, I'll just keep the screen streaming. So whenever I'm back, I'll send a message on Discord also. Okay. So any queries? Anything anyone would like to ask?
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, perfectly audible. Who is this?
I'm Rahul, sir.
Okay. Yes, it's an Oppo. That's right. Okay, Rahul, tell me.
Sir, you had said that you'll cancel the order if the price exceeds 6280, right?
Yeah, S6286.
What is the reasoning behind that?
Because that is what I have planned for. Those were the levels that I had looked into the charts, and those were the levels according to which I have sized the trade. See, I want to keep my risk amount safe. So let's say that I want to take a maximum risk of 1,000 rupees in a trade. Or let's say I want to take a maximum risk of 2,500 rupees in a trade. So I need to calculate how many lots I should trade everything, right? So it is based upon this, I had done my calculation. Now I don't want to change it. Now, if I want to change my stop loss, I have to reduce my lots. I don't want to do that. Okay. I can do that. Like right now it is at 6258. So if I want, I can actually reduce the size that I'm trading and enter into the position. I don't want to do that. So I'll actually go ahead with the trade only if I'm getting it at 6257. Else there's nothing wrong. I'll just take a different trade, maybe a different trade. So I personally don't have any urge to take trades every day. Okay.
Sure.
Not my question actually. My question was like if it breaks the high of 6280, you said that
Okay.
you'll cancel the order which is already placed.
Yeah, because that means already then after that, then again, if the price is actually going to fall, that would be the sign of a failed breakout. I don't think if 6280 is getting broken, it shouldn't fall down to 6256. It should go up.
Okay, sir.
You get that? Like if 6280 is basically kind of getting broken, then I really don't think then price should fall down and come down to 6256 again. If 6280 is getting broken, it should pick up. It shouldn't be coming down again. So I should cancel my orders.
Would it be good to go for a short at that point then?
No, I won't. Market is looking bullish. See, just look at the overall structure. Just look at the overall trend. Overall trend is actually looking bullish. So then why do you want to go for a short? See, this is too tempting. You see that? So exactly a 6257 once again it came from there. It is again picking up. So if you had to get the trade, let us get. Else, let's just forget about this trade. Okay.
So how is it calculated? Like crude, the lot size.
How is it?
How is it calculated? So if one lot is the margin is required 1,30,000 something.
One lot, yeah. So one lot margin requirement is going to be around.
130.
You're trading on Zerodha, it is around 1.3, 1.5 lakhs, I guess. But in Motilal also,
Okay.
it's just some 13K. That's it.
For futures, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Futures.
So
13,000.
how is the move is calculated? Like one lot in the sense?
100 barrels. So this weekend, this Saturday, Sunday, we'll purely look into crude. We will just purely analyze crude. Okay.
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 Yeah, we'll kind of actually just. So guys, yeah. Yeah, we are in the trade. So yeah, we are in the trade. So our average entry is 6256. Okay. So we are in the trade at 6256 right now in crude oil. Let's see what happens now. 6256 is our average entry. Finally, we are in. So if you have to get this trade, yeah, we'll have a winning trade. If the price falls down and falls below this, we'll have a loss. That's it. If it is to pick up, let's have a win. So we'll make some money alongside with Harsh. Else, if it is to fall down, we lose some money alongside with Harsh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now it is at 6263. That is like 5-6 points above our end. So let's see how it goes, guys. No, I don't think we will just catch back after some time. Just 2-3 meetings to do. And just a quick question: is there anyone who is from Gujarat who has awareness about Gift City, Gujarat? Is there someone who's into blockchain, crypto, who has actually worked on some real-time tokenization projects? Just let me know. Okay, so we are working on a project of tokenization. I'm not into crypto, but if I don't get into crypto, it seems like I'm going to go out of market. See, we personally had this thought. So in the next 10 years, right now, like around 3% of Indians are in the stock markets. So everybody was saying, like until 1 year back, everybody used to say, okay, we are going to have like around 20-30% of Indians into the stock markets in the next 3-4 years. Okay. But right now, I personally feel before Indians get into stock markets, they're going to get into crypto markets. What do you guys feel about it? So I personally think so. Before Indians get into the stock markets, I think they're going to get into crypto because that is how the trend looks like. Okay. Right? What do you kind of actually think? Can you please show me how to place SL in MO after taking value plus order in market order? So today, Rohan, like last Tuesday, the live trade I did it from my computer. Okay, I did it from my desktop, but today I haven't taken a trade from the desktop. It is taken from the terminal. So that interface is completely different from the MO Investor app. So what I would suggest is you have a look at the trade video in YouTube that basically has all these things, placing the order, everything. I had shown the trade that day. So you can have a look at it, Rohan, that will help you. Okay.
So what is US 30?
What is US 30? What is Nifty 50? For US,
No,
we
sir.
have US 30. That's it.
Can you show the chart, sir? The
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Is it only US 30 or crude oil is it?
So this is US 30. At the bottom, what we have is US 30. So now what we need is we need US 30 to break above.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So we need US 30 to break above. So yeah, as Aditya is saying, people who are not into stocks are also into crypto. Yes, true. Totally true. So see, I have like uncles and aunties asking me regarding cryptos. They're not into mutual funds also, but they're asking about cryptos. You think about it. Okay. So see, but we are not going to get into all this unregulated stuff. We're going to think about getting into like asset-backed securities. Okay. So right now, once again, crude oil is to our entry. So let's see what happens. So I'm not going to do any change. So either it's my stop loss or if it picks up, let's think about trading. So for now, I guess like we'll just quickly take a break. Once again, I'm clearly mentioning my entry is over here at 6256. 6256 I bought. My stop loss is over here. Okay, it's falling sharp. So we are at a loss of around 7 points right now. Yeah. So this is our stop loss at 6230. So this kind of see, I'm not going to do any change right now. So I'll just see what happens and let's catch up. Okay. So I'll just, I think, yeah, I'll just leave the screen just like that and we'll continue. I'll just take a quick break. Okay. I'll just mute myself and disable my video. You need not stay in this room. You can join anytime later also. Okay. I'll update you when something is being done. Thank you all. I'm just pausing myself. So the Zoom meeting is going to run.
Okay, sir. Bye.
So yeah, hi friends. So that was like pretty fast. Okay. So in fact, I have my stop loss being taken out now. Okay. So like a pretty fast move. So if you want to see, if you kind of actually just want to have a look at what basically happens as far as the US30 is concerned, more or less like it was still consolidating, but crude oil, there was a huge sell that came in. Okay. So I'm out. So as like mentioned to you, I lost 26 points in this trade. Okay. So in fact, exactly from that same point that me, Harsh and all were kind of actually checking out for a breakout to happen. So we had a huge rejection coming in exactly from the same point. So in fact, like it was like a good rejection that came in, and we kind of actually have a losing trade. Okay, from this particular point, we have a rejection that came in, and we have a losing trade. I have a losing trade. Okay, so I just lost 26 points in this particular trade. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. So right now, like I don't think I'm going to get any opportunity, and I really don't. So some of you were asking, like, will I be considering to take a shot? No, I won't be taking a shot because the market still looks bullish to me. So I'm not going to take a shot, but rather I'll check out for longs again. So if this level is getting broken again, I'll check out for fresh longs. So I'm still going to check out for long side opportunities and not short side opportunities. But this is ending up as a losing trade. Okay. So yeah, so if there is anything else, I'll just update you. So we have a losing trade now. So this is a losing trade, minus 26 points. So is there any questions you have? So is there any questions you would like to ask? Hello. So is there any queries that you would like to ask? Okay, no questions at all. So why no questions? Hello. Yeah, so I guess then we can just wind up if no questions are there. So if I'm to get an opportunity about this high, once again, I'll check out for a long. Okay. So this trade hard luck, so it has gone against us. Okay. So thank you all.
Hari, can I just ask you something?
Please,
Sorry.
please, Pawan. Yeah, please, Pawan.
I just want to know, I mean, I'm seeing that you've been watching this on the 5 and the 15-minute time frame. Do you generally also trade using the 4 hour and the 1 day? As in, do you look
all
at
the
that trend
levels,
as well?
all the levels out here have been marked on the larger time frame. That is the hourly time frame. Okay, the 5-minute time frame and all is just to see the movement in price. That's it. Okay.
Right, but generally you trade on the higher time frame.
Yeah, is it see levels are always marked on the larger time frame. All the levels are basically marked on the larger time frame. Nothing to do with the shorter time frame. So levels are always marked on the larger time frame, but obviously you would be kind of actually be curious what is happening with the price. So that's why we look into the. So after the entry, we get into the shorter time frame, or to identify the exact price points to punch the trades. That is, we look into the shorter time. Okay. So
Okay. All right.
always look into the larger time frame. That would do the job. How to stop revenge trading in such case? How can I say, man? How can I say that? So if you're kind of actually pretty much disciplined, you won't take a revenge trade. So when the conditions are satisfied, you can go ahead with the trade. But right now, I'm not interested in shorts. I'm interested in longs only. Let's see if we get anything. Anything else we'll get, I'll update you again. Okay, so that's a losing trade. So today, this week, we did 2 live trades. So first one was winning. That was like a pretty great trade. And this one ends up being a losing trade. So let's see how the other trades go. Okay. So
Hari, Pratik this side.
yeah, hi Pratik.
Yeah, so actually I just want to understand the rationale behind your long side trade, because what I'm saying, like on the higher time frame, it is on the major resistance zone or major supply zone.
Yeah,
And
so I'll tell you. Yeah, sure. Okay. So in fact, like crude oil prices were rising. Okay, crude oil has been kind of actually bullish. Okay, so this red candle that basically comes in, this happens now. Okay, and you see this. So this was a breakout I was watching out for.
But yeah, I understand it's on a 15-minute small breakout. But if you check on 1 hour time frame on this, the crude WTI chart,
Okay.
It's on the complete resistance zone. So,
Yeah.
okay, so let me share my chart with you.
Yeah, sure.
Just
Fine,
give
fine.
me a
Just
minute.
a second, I'll just make you the host.
No. Actually, I am logged in from my mobile and I am in my office laptop. So just give me a minute. I'll share on our Discord.
Yeah, sure.
Just give me a minute.
Definitely. You can just share it on Discord. I'll just take it out. So first I'll just explain my logic. So my logic was pretty simple. So crude oil was actually kind of looking bullish. Okay. And over here, I personally checked out for this level getting broken. So that is why like 6256 as our entry. I was actually checking out for this particular level to get broken and 6230 as my stop loss. Okay. So just have a look at this. So this was my personal logic. So as compared to the last time, what you're saying is like this is exactly the same point from where crude oil prices has been facing rejection. Okay. So
Yeah, can you
in
please
fact,
check the
I
chart?
expected the level to get
just
broken. So in fact, so that particular level, I personally expected this particular time, if the prices to move towards that rejection zone, we could expect a breakout from those levels also. That is these levels. That's what you're speaking about, right? From the point of
yes.
crude prices has been facing rejection. So what I personally thought is like there is nothing much to be bearish about crude, and US30 has also kind of been picking up significantly. However, this particular time from this point we see a rejection coming in. Okay, I expected this level to be taken off this particular time. So that is why. And one more thing is there. So if at all we are to trade a 15 minutes breakout over here. So just have a look at this. Okay, I'll show you in the Indian market chart. So let me just kind of actually say that if at all I'm to take a buy over here, 6256. Okay. So can I easily expect the price to go to somewhere like 6314? Right?
Yeah, it will go, but it still haven't break the particular resistance. That's why I'm just asking the rationale behind your long side. So if you
So
can
basically
you
saying
please
about the resistance over here, right?
yeah, actually, can you please check this our Discord channel on the crude
Yeah.
oil section? So I just shared my snap the chart, so you'll get a better idea what I'm trying to say.
Just a second, Pratik.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, so you are kind of actually just speaking with respect to this particular level, the shorter time frame, right?
Yeah, this zone, correct.
Hourly time frame, a 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, this is a
I shared just 15 minutes, but yeah, if you
Sure, no
check on hourly time frame.
Okay, so you're basically saying that okay, crude hasn't broken this particular resistance level,
Correct.
right? Yeah, so that's what I said. Just have a look over here in this chart. By the time crude, so that level that you have marked out over there is this level, the 6310 marks. Okay. So what I just tried to convey is, so this is a 26-point risk that we're taking. So by the time crude actually reaches the 6310 marks itself, we are getting a 2R.
Correct.
Even if the price is to face rejection from there, by the time the price more or less reaches the 6310 marks, I'm be getting a 2R. Now, if 6310 marks are getting broken, so that is what Harsh also said. He is kind of expecting something like a 100-point move if that level is getting broken. So I'm expecting at least a 50 points move if 6310 marks are getting broken. So 50 plus 50, that is going to be like 100 points. It's going to be a 1:4.
Yeah, correct.
So I'm basically not kind of actually going to wait for that significant level to get broken to take out my entry. Rather, what I'm doing is I'm taking an entry before the price reaching that level, positions in such a way that by the time price reaches that particular level itself, I'm doing a 2R. And if that level is further getting broken, I'm going to capture extra 2R. You
Okay.
get that?
Yeah.
So
Got
that
it, got it.
now one more thing is there. So generally, if I'm kind of actually to take a trade somewhere over here, or if this breakout is happening, that breakout could be very exponential, like sharp move.
Yeah, correct.
So if that particular level is actually to usually get broken, we usually kind of find that these kind of significant level breakouts are often accompanied by pretty sharp moves. So if a pretty sharp move is kind of actually happening, most probably my stop loss is also going to be maybe some 35-40 points. That means I'll be having to take like an 80 points as my target for a 1 hour, 2 hour.
Correct.
25 points risk looking out by the time the price reaches the resistance level itself, if my target is 2 hours achieved, that level is getting taken out easily. I can secure maybe an extra 2 hour or even a 3 hour. But then I have the cushion to keep on trading. So last day, like last Tuesday, were you there for the live trade, Pratik?
Actually, I was not there, but I checked the YouTube video that
Okay.
you shared.
So last Tuesday also the logic was more or less similar. I wanted, so by the time the price reached the resistance level, we kind of actually had almost our 2 hour being achieved. Now that day also the price got rejected from the same point. That day also if the price actually basically broke below that particular level, we would have got an extra 2 hour or a 3 hour. Got it?
Yeah, correct. Okay.
So that day we got a 2 hour. Today we are losing like a 1 hour. That day, like I traded a small size. So obviously I'm on the losing side now because that day I traded a smaller size. Okay. So I hope you get the logic. So right now, crude is actually kind of once again above our stop 6244. I seriously don't know if today crude just wanted to take me out. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So it happens. So none of us can predict the market. All we can do is like we can have probability in our favor. That's it. So again,
Actually, I was planning a short side entry on this trade, but in evening I already lose one trade, so that's why I haven't entered.
okay.
Otherwise, I'll be on winning side this trade because my rationale is to rejection from this resistance zone and will.
That's a very good logic. See, as far as rejections are concerned, the good thing about rejections is that majority of the rejections, okay, majority of the rejection trades will be having amazing risk reward ratios because you're trading against the trend, right?
Yeah, because like what my logic is like on 15 minutes, if you see on the particular rejection, it's a bearish engulfing and the volume of the red candle is also very high as compared to green on the 15-minute time frame.
Fine. Okay.
That's why I thought of shorting on the whatever the price as you mentioned, like 6256. I am doing the paper trade on fires because I already had one losing trade today, and it reversed from that particular points only. But I haven't taken the entry.
Okay, so let's see. Let's kind of actually see. I'm actually bullish on good now also. After this losing trade, also I'm bullish on good.
Yeah, actually, it will be very bullish once it breaches
this level
this particular resistance level.
That'll be a big move. So see, I know. See, there was one day when crude oil prices actually kind of dropped down around some 350 points. 350 points.
Okay.
Okay. Like it was like 2 years back. Something exactly similar. That downside, not upside, 350 points on the downside. I had to catch a trade. I cut it something. So we were doing a live trade. That time also we were doing a live trade. Okay. So I cut my position at around some 100 points, 120 points, if I'm not wrong. But that particular day, like there were many people who took the trade. I winded up the trade early. I just left. That day, crude kind of actually fell down around 350 points. So these kind of significant levels, when it gets broken, it's going to be very difficult for someone to take an entry when the level breaks. But before the level breaks, you can enter. Because if you try entering at the time of the level breaking, your risk could be like the point stop loss that you'll be having to take is going to be pretty wide. So under such situations, like for you to actually have a 2 hour, it is going to be difficult. That's the problem. You get that?
Yeah,
so,
correct.
So today, yeah, so we are kind of closing the week on a losing note. Okay. So let's see how crude actually has, what crude actually has in store for us the coming weeks. So yeah, guys. So thank you all. Thank you all for sparing your time. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Hari.